Hello again, YouTube. What is up? This is SS99 here once again with another duel video, and this time I'm going to be doing my Dark Magician. The only reason why I do these duel videos is to, one, show off how awesome I am at Yu-Gi-Oh, and two, I like to do very unusual decks and show you how awesome the unusual decks are. But yeah, that's the reason why I did the Cyber Dragons. The reason why I did the Blue Eyes is because people didn't like it, and I just wanted to show them that, you know, it's awesome and it doesn't suck. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. Since we're on the Cyber Dragon tech part, I'm gonna go ahead and do the one that I lost. I dueled this guy twice. He ran Cyber Dragons, and I had to get a rematch off of him. But and another reason why I'm showing this is to show you guys how, once again, how awesome Cyber Dragons are. But yeah, I didn't really get an awesome hand at first. And of course, he MST's my Call the Haunted, which sucked. And yeah, this is not one of those things where Magical Dimension comes in handy. You know, I destroyed a Cyber Dragon and got Magician's Valkyria on the field. I didn't expect him to run like the stable trap cards anyway, because I don't. But then again, you know, that's everybody's opinion on what they want. And this is where it gets really nasty. I went to Black Ship of Corn, and yeah, he compulsed it. And the reason why I did the Spellbook Tower is because I wasn't thinking. Like I said, I just woke up this morning, and I wanted to go in a Master Key Beetle. But yeah, he probably would have compulsed that too. And watch this. This is where he kills me. Oh my gosh. Limiter removal and Cyber Dragon's effect. Bam. OTK. And that's Cyber Dragons. Yeah. Now, enough about how awesome Cyber Dragons are. Let's go to the Spellcasters. And like I said, I got a rematch off of him. And of course, I got... Actually, this is a really good hand, yeah. You know, search for... If you got a bunch of Spellbooks, just go and get Spellbook Star Hall. Get more power. And I went ahead and set, too, just in case he had like a Dark Hole or something ready for me. And of course, he had Cyber Valley ready for me. So, yeah. Fun. And I used Breaker just because I was afraid he had a Mirror Force, and it turns out my fears were correct. And he does a smart thing right here. Instead of going for the stall, he just went for the draw power. And he got a bunch of trap cards. I didn't see what he got set, unfortunately, but yeah, just keep adding spell books, keep activating spell books, and I got two of these out because I wanted more power. And if he had any trap cards, that spellbook or Wisdom ready, which would have made them even more powerful. And yeah, Cyber Dragon dry. I don't know why he banished dry on his turn. Like I always do it on my opponent's turn. That way, you know, he can't be destroyed by battle and whatnot. Of course, now he can't be destroyed again. Try to go into Black Ship of Corn again, but I tried to get my Gaga back. But gosh, that was the annoying part of this duel, was I couldn't get Black Ship. I couldn't get freaking Gaga back. But I had to deal some damage somehow, so I decided to go ahead and Spellbook of Power him. Because this is Cyber Dragons. I know how this deck runs. I love it. And of course, Skill Dark Magician. Get some spell counters. Of course, he banishes the Cyber Dragon for last resort, which is good on his part. And of course, he gets a Cyber Repair Plant, which is good. And this is where I had to sadly sacrifice my Skill Dark Magician, because I didn't want him to go to another Nova, which would have been so annoying. But it had to be done. And luckily, I draw into another Skill Dark Magician, and that was game. Yeah, Cyber Dragons are ridiculous. Next one was an Exodia deck. I don't know if this was actually revolved around Exodia or what, but he made some weird plays, I believe. Yeah. Of course, he sacrificed a piece to Exodia. I don't know if that's really what you want to do. Like, the way I've always known to play is just, you know, get him in your hand, keep him in your hand, that way you can win the duel. But then again, I don't know what this guy's thinking, so he could be thinking, hey, let's just do this, so blah blah blah, and I can make some plays. Of course, you know, keep the plays going, keep the spells going, and yep, that's how you get Dark Magician. And then that was an instant Draco sack right there. and I got Skill Dark Magician back, went to Key Beetle, and check this out. This is where he gave up. Because what you want to do is you want to go into Draco Sack, and then get a token, and then use Master Key Beetle, and target one of the tokens. That way that token can't be destroyed. That way Draco Sack can't be destroyed. And yes, that is how you do it. Next up is Fire Kings. This is the other one that I lost. Like I said, I don't want to show every duel that I've won, just because, you know, every deck has its flaws. And yeah, of course you want to get the Spellbook Star Hall out in the field. But this is a really bad matchup because he got the right hand with Fire Kings. Gosh, it just gets insane. Once you have High Avatar Gurnix, you pretty much win. Because he keeps destroying stuff. But luckily he didn't have any monsters, and I didn't want him to get like a bear in his hand, but I was unaware that he had bear in his hand already, so yeah, that pretty much ruined my day. And of course he gets another Tinky, and I wanted to Dark Hole him, but then again, you know, that Fire King's effect would have went off. So me being desperate, I decided to ditch my Dark Hole, get Magician's Valkyria, try to get into that, but yep, he activates Circle of the Fire Kings. So Evil Swarm, Exciting Knight was in vain, unfortunately. And then, of course, all thanks to the effect, he comes back, destroys my field, and that was pretty much game. Because he synchros into that, and I just decided to give up. Yeah, I thought I had him with that, but I didn't. Alright, Fortune Ladies. I have not seen Fortune Ladies since the 5D era, which was a good era, by the way. And of course, if you have Skill Dark Magician in your hand, summon him first. That way you can activate all these spell cards. And yeah, unfortunately, well, and also if your opponent activates spell cards, that's even better, because check it out, she activated 2 more spell cards, gave me a good Dark Magician run. And of course I got him back, activated another one, that way you can get spell counters. And I had to big eye him, and because I thought that Diamond Dude's ability would come in handy for my deck, because if I unveiled like a Spellbook of Secrets or something, I can activate that on my turn. So it was really cool. Of course, you know, she keeps activating spells like a boss, and he keeps getting spell counters like a boss, and she pretty much surrendered, which I don't blame her, because what I was going to do is I was going to take control of that monster, sacrifice, summon Dark Magician, and yeah, then when I attacked, activate Magician Circle and get Dark Magician Girl, which would have been an awesome OTK. The next one that I dueled was a Galaxy deck. Well, I wouldn't say next one that I dueled, but it was down the list. And of course, you know, Skill Dark Magician, and I didn't have any plans on special summoning, so I decided to activate Pod Duality. Wait, oh yeah, this is a different run that I was talking about. I didn't run all the spell books. I only ran like Power and Wisdom. So yeah, this is not the same that I ran. Like I said, I changed it multiple times. But yeah, this will just be fun to watch. I mean, every card that you see that I've played is pretty much what I've ran so far. And of course, yeah, Dark Magician. This is the reason why I run the Spellbook run, because Dark Magician is awesome. Of course, he did the smart move by continuously doing stuff. And I set Spellbook Wisdom just in case he had like a Dark Hole or something. And here comes some Galaxy plays. He takes out my Magician's Valkyria. Yeah, I decided to make some more plays. Dark Magician Girl. And of course he had a Spellcaster in his deck too. And dang it, yeah, he banished all my Spellcasters. Forgot about that. And he got back his Galaxy as Tachyon Dragon, which is annoying, but I don't know why he activated his... Probably because he was afraid there was like a Raikou on the field or something. I don't know what he was afraid of, but... oh well, it happened. I decided to Dark Hole him because, yeah, it's really annoying. And I got... this is the time I ran Chaos Sorcerer and Pot of Duality, so like I said, this isn't really the same deck, but I just want to show you how this deck evolved, we could say. Decided to summon Chaos Sorcerer, banish, effect, and this is where it really... a Magic Girl comes in handy. That was just another reason why I showed you this video, because I pretty much won this duel after I took control of his Galaxy Eyes, Tachyon Dragon, or Photon Dragon. because that's another way Gaga Magician comes in handy. So I just wanted to show you that. Next one I dueled was Red Eyes, so this is more like a classic matchup. You know what really sucked is I actually went up against a Blue Eyes deck, but he quickly surrendered because I activated a Spellbook tower, and he thought that he was going up against Spellbooks, and it would have been a classic matchup. I mean, Dark Magician versus Blue Eyes, but this is an example of a somewhat bad hand. I mean, I got rid of the Spellbook Master because it was dead, but yeah, if you open up 2 skilled Dark Magicians and a Dark Magician, it's going to be a rough time for you for a little bit. But yeah, me being desperate, I had to Xyz for the Black Ship of Corn because, I mean, I know I was supposed to keep him on the field, but you know, what other option did I have? But I got him back, luckily. And Spellbook of Power. Thank God that came into hand. Yeah, Magic Cylinder. Never mind. Now, what else did he have in his hand? He had a Cost Down and an Ancient Rules. What is Ancient Rules? Special Summon. Oh! That's actually not too bad. Ancient Rules. Special Summon 1 level 5 or higher normal monster from your hand. That might come in handy for this deck. I don't know. Of course, I got rid of another Spellbook of Masters just to make some more plays. And of course, he summons Golem Dragon for stalling. Inferno Fire Blast. That's cool. And yeah, he pretty much gave up after that because he knew he lost. Sylvans. Okay, I've dueled too many of these last night before I was certain what I was going to run. Oh gosh, Sylvans are so annoying. Sorry for those who have a Sylvan deck or want to run a Sylvan deck, but I hate Sylvans. Gosh. 2 reasons why I hate it's because, like I said, I've dueled them a lot, and plus they're annoying. They're just, too much stall. But yeah, Spellbooks, of course he activates that to get rid of my Spellbook tower. So I decided to go into Breaker, try to destroy one of his... Wait, did I do it? No? Yep. I didn't decide to destroy his back row because I didn't think that Sylvans ran like the old school trap, you know, all the trap cards like Compulse and stuff. So I thought that was okay to do. But then again, I'm not 100% sure on what Sylvans run. All I know is that they're really freaking annoying. And they get on my last freaking nerves. Especially last night. And once again, he activates that stupid thing. And he makes some more plays. Annoying plays. Oh my gosh. Especially this guy. What is it, Marshall Leaf? Ugh. Gosh. And of course he makes a misplay right here. He went to ally Justice Canister, but he attacked my Breaker when he should have attacked my little Spellbook guy. And of course I copied Spellbook of Power, that way I can make more plays. And once again, that annoying little mushroom. Hate that thing. Special summons his little peas. And of course make more plays. Power up my monsters. And this is where the Spellbook Star Hall comes in handy also. You know, I mean, it powers up all your spellcasters. I mean, look at the Breaker, for goodness sake. He's at 2,700 attack points. I decided to go in the Dark Magician Girl just because I like her. And who doesn't like Dark Magician Girl? And, of course, Dandelion. Didn't know he ran Dandelion. Went ahead and activated their Spellbook Call. That way I could, you know, power up my Magicians even more. Plus, this one's already good enough. Like, it's at 11 spell counters, which is ridiculous. I just wish that it could have had the ability to, like, where I can use monsters who have spell counters on it to activate their abilities. Like, for example, I could remove 3 to go ahead and sacrifice them and summon Dark Magician. That would have been OP. Of course, this is a really peculiar play. Don't know why he did that. Probably for protection. But he surrenders, so I don't know why he did it. Okay, we got a few more decks left. This is a Synchron. I think this is the one that ran the Kesar Dragon. Yep, this is the one that ran the Kesar Dragon because he ran Quick Draw Synchron. Oh yeah, this is round 2, so this is the reason why I have Effect Veiler Max C in my hand. He pretty much kicked my butt overall, but this is the one that I won. And it gets a little boring after a while because he's got a bad hand and I got a bad hand. And in case you're people who don't know, the reason why I didn't summon Gaga Magician again is because I can only control one Gaga Magician on the field. That's the card ruling. And yeah, I'm just sitting here, which I don't. Oh yeah, like I said, I just woke up this morning, so I forgot to activate Magician Circle. Then it finally came to me, like, hey, you should activate Magician Circle. And I thought I won, but turns out he was waiting for the right moment, and the right moment was, well, right. So I decided to put Spellbook of Wisdom in my hand just so I can. And this is where it gets insane. I discard Max C, and he decides not to stop doing what he does. Like, he just keeps special summoning, and I'm just sitting there drawing my deck away. I mean, look at this. This is insane. I mean, I couldn't even keep up with what cards I had in my hand. I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh, but yeah, I had to Veiler that because he was gonna get those back in my hand, or what does he do? I don't know what he does, but it didn't seem like good news to me, so I decided to Veiler him. Check this out. I had so many options. What I decided to do was go to Summoner Monk, get rid of one of the spell cards that I had in my hand, activate this, special that way I can get rid of Star Eater, grab some more spell books, yet more spell books, more power, and it just keeps coming. And of course he tried to Mirror Force me, but I wouldn't let him, which means more power. And yeah, that's how I won. And that's why Maxi comes in handy. But to lesson learn people, if your deck revolves around special summon the discard Maxi, just don't even try it. And I said Warriors, but now that I'm looking at his hand, it's looking like he's running Gearfried. What does this thing? I don't know why he didn't activate this. This would have helped him a lot. Of course, I had to Spellbook Wisdom, but oh well, probably because he was waiting for the right moment. He didn't expect to Spellbook of Wisdom. And the reason why I activated this is just so I can go ahead and get some more draw power. That's one thing that I like to do in this deck, is get a lot of draw power. Of course, you know, Gaga Magician, get him back out, and Breaker the Magical Warrior. I had to go ahead and destroy that back row because it's too, yeah. She was really powerful, so I had to do something about it. And of course, he destroys my Gaga by imitating my Call of the Haunted. And he gets, once again, more draw power, so I had to get rid of the dead Spellbook power, get Skill Dark Magician, and since I only have one left now, I decided to protect this before my Skill Dark Magician. And he just keeps setting monsters. So this is like a Yugi versus Joey thing, I guess. Well, I mean, that's what the Red Eyes would have been too, but this was more revolved around Gearfried. Which I applaud this guy. Dark holes me, but I still win. But this guy has some cojones, though. He doesn't even surrender. Look at this. Like, he knows he lost. But he's just like, let's see what he's going to do. So I decided to go into Dark Magician. And yeah, Master of Blades, just in case he had something up his sleeve. And that's pretty much that one. And 2 more to go. They're both water duels. I didn't know if they were Mermails or whatever, but I guess they're just Gen X's. I don't know what they were. They were just weird. But then again, this deck's weird too. I mean, what Spellbook deck runs Dark Magician? Well, like I said, I don't consider it a Spellbook deck. I consider it a Dark Magician deck. And I don't know why he did that. Like, Effect Veiler's a hand trap. You don't want to do that. But then again, I decided to get rid of his Trag. And he discarded Max C, but oh well. He only got 1 card out of it. And let's see what happens here. I don't even know where he sat down. Oh, he sat down in Mirror Force. I think this is where I really screwed up big time. See, I thought I had him because that's why I went to Magic Girls, because like, yeah, I'm going to finish off with Magic Girl. But no, he had another Mirror Force, and he chained that way Spellbook Wisdom wouldn't go off, so now all I have left to protect my butts is Summoner Monk. And I don't know why he did that. Probably because he was like me and he didn't sleep a lot, I don't know. But I had to get rid of this dead Spellbook of Wisdom and make some make some plays. Went to Black Ship of Corn. Let's see. See, I had one of those moments where like I said, I didn't sleep a lot last night. So I was going to go into Breaker, destroy that and go into Cowboy, but then I forgot about Summoner Monk's ability. But luckily for me, I draw into this, get Spellbook of Power, and that's pretty much the game. Yeah, I lucked out right there. And then the last one was the same guy. I got him in a match. And by the way, if you're watching this video, dude whose name's South Park 8890, I love you, South Park. I do watch South Park myself. It's funny. And I decided to roll the Creed because you're in trap cards. After that Mirror Force thing, I did not want to run to that. Of course, you want to make more spell plays. That way you can get into the Dark Magician, which is really cool. What do you have face down? Oh, it wasn't even a trap card. But yeah, making plays. And it returns that to my hand, which was nasty. What else do I do here? Oh yeah, I went ahead and got my draw power in. Once again, got Skill Dark Magician, and I went ahead and went to Key Beetle. That way he doesn't destroy it, because, you know, with this deck, you never know what he can do. And of course he decided to surrender. Alright, and that's pretty much the deck, guys. I think I went a little over what I'm supposed to do. But thanks for watching, and I hope you liked it. Have a good day.